So let's go inside of this facility so that I'll introduce you to a sustainable solution if you intend to go into farming or you're already a farmer. Now, inside of this facility here, this is a facility where we get to convert all kinds of organic waste into body size of maggots, harvesting this maggot, feeding to our fish, our pigs, our poultry beds. Now, if you're already into farming, you can tell that the cost for this livestock feed continues to skyrocket. In fact, if you want to depend solely on livestock feed, you will not be able to make profit. That's the conventional livestock feed, right? If you want to depend solely on that, you don't make profits if you go into livestock or you're already into livestock. This strategy we're using here is a kind of strategy that we use insects now to produce an alternative livestock feed. This alternative livestock feed is maggots. Now, these are the maggots we are talking about, because when you hear maggots, maybe you might begin to think this is an unhygienic process. But these maggots we make here are being produced on a large scale. We now take this maggot, feeding them to fish, pigs, poultry beds. And the beauty is this: these maggots help livestock grow very fast. In fact, their growth transforms very fast when they begin to feed on these maggots. So you can incorporate the use of these maggots on your farm. If you own a farm, it doesn't matter the size of your farm, you can incorporate the use of these maggots, and then it will be efficient. It will run your farm and then be able to replace 50% the use of conventional feed on that farm. It doesn't matter the capacity. Now, you can also get these maggots from us. That's for those who do not have space or you do not have the capital to start up a maggot farm. You can get this maggot from us, either fresh or dried, and then feed it to your livestock and get to see how their growths look like, because this here entirely transforms the growth of your livestock. If you're into pig farming, poultry farming, fish farming, you can feed this maggot directly to this livestock, and then you see that their growth transform in no distant time. So if you're watching this video today, incorporate the use of these maggots on your farm. If you're into crop farming, this dark substance you're seeing here, show them this dark substance very well. This dark substance you're seeing here is a very, very good organic fertilizer that you can incorporate on your crop farm today. Why these maggots that are under this dark substance here, these maggots are a good source of livestock feed, can be fed to all kinds of livestock. It doesn't matter if you're into pig farming, it doesn't matter if you're into cattle, you're into goat farming. You can dry up this maggot and feed it to any livestock. And we continue to create this awareness because farms are shutting down operations. With this strategy now, farmers will now be able to produce their own livestock feed at almost a zero cost. The beauty is this: so long you have a facility, you make these maggots every day in tons, feeding to your livestock. If you want to start on a small scale, you can as well start on a small scale. This is why we have gone ahead to design packages for small scale farmers, commercial farmers, to be able to get started with this process and make maggots for themselves. If you also want to get these maggots from us, you can reach out to us. All you have to do is share this video with any farmer out there and then drop a comment below, because it's not really about farming alone, because even if you're not into farming, you can produce this maggot and sell to those who are into these sectors. So share this video with anyone out there and then drop a comment below and tell us like to learn